Hey y'all, how are you doing today?
Everybody.
This is Marla and I'm Marcia and we're with the two Granmars, the first cooking show that has ever been filmed at Olive Branch. Again, we're in Mississippi, right at the Tennessee-Mississippi state line. So you'll hear us refer a lot to going to Memphis for things, but at this age that Olive Branch is, which is, it's not a small town anymore, it's a little city. We have everything at our fingertips.
Yeah, so we don't have to go far.
We don't have to go far, but you'll hear us talk about that a lot. That's kind of when we grew up, it was like 1,000 people in the city limits of Olive Branch. Now it's 35,000.
It's a lot now.
So it's a big city to us.
And sometimes we refer to ourselves as the tip of the sip.
That's right, because we are you can literally
Northwest Mississippi.
If we needed to walk to the state line, we could.
We could walk there.
Yeah,
we sure could.
So what we're going to make today is rosemary roasted vegetables. Mm-hmm. This is probably the shortest video we'll ever do because it's all right here. But go ahead, Marla, tell us what we're going to start off with.
We've got a bowl of cut broccoli and cauliflower and some tomatoes, and Marcia's drizzling the vegetables with some olive oil. Okay. And we've got some garlic salt and onion powder, that's mm-hmm. right, that we're going to drizzle with. And this makes the best side dish. And we're going to put both of those in, and we're going to do some salt and pepper. It smells good.
It does smell good.
And we've got some fresh rosemary from Marcia's new garden. Yeah, her garden beds. What do you call those? Raised garden beds.
Yes.
And it smells
I love rosemary.
good. So do we just put?
I would just put them. I wouldn't even pinch it off. Just put it in just like that. That's about 4 large top. I just went out there and topped the rosemary, which you need to do anyway.
And put the tomatoes in.
Tomatoes in.
It's so pretty.
Yes.
And then
stir.
we just mix it around a little bit.
Do we put salt and pepper?
We did.
Okay.
I did. Just mix that up with the.
Put a little bit more.
We do need some more olive oil. We could put it on the sheet and you can drizzle some more too.
I know.
All right. And then we just pour it out on some people call this sheet pan vegetables.
Just spread it out as even as you can. Spread your rosemary out because this is what really makes this dish so delicious. It's when you have the rosemary. And these little cherry tomatoes, I bought them in the store at the Pig, and they don't. To me, at this time of year, just tomatoes, store-bought tomatoes, just we all know they're not very tasteful. I have
any time of the year.
I know. I have a cherry tomato plant growing outside, so hopefully in about 30 to 60 days I'll have some tomatoes from it. But this rosemary just gives it a great flavor, and these little tomatoes are so good when they're cooked. You eat them like raw in a salad. Again, they don't have much flavor, but you cook them like this in the oven, and we're gonna cook this for like 425 for about 20 minutes. All we want to do is, I personally don't like mushy vegetables, so this way they'll be just brown, little brown, but not much.
And those tomatoes just almost burst with just from the heat, and it makes them. They just get the best flavor when they're heated.
They really do.
This is probably the healthiest dish you've seen us make so far.
And if you watched our chicken cordon bleu in a previous video, or the one really before this one, this is great with that because that is a little heavier. It's got the cream sauce and the chicken, and just serve the vegetables like this roasted. That's all you need, and it makes it really, really good.
It's so good, and I could just eat this by itself.
We're probably going to sample it for them.
Yeah.
Well, you'll see us sample it in a little bit. Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to run this in the oven, then we're going to show you what it looks like after it's cooked.
So we've got our rosemary roasted vegetables out of the oven. They were in there 425?
425 for 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes, mm-hmm. And they look perfect, and they smell even better. Looks like they're all done. Yeah, I think it might be a little hot.
A little.
And it's so pretty. And it smells so good.
Look how pretty a dish that makes. And if you watched our chicken cordon bleu that we fixed, prior to this video, this is actually a delicious meal. I mean, side dish to go with the chicken cordon bleu to make a delicious meal.
It would be a perfect meal.
Because it's light and the cordon bleu is, you know, it's heavy. You know, heavy. It's got your chicken and your cream sauce and everything. Just
And the cheese and the ham.
Cheese and the ham. This will make a real good side dish to. And look how pretty it is. You got your cherry tomatoes, cauliflower, broccoli, your rosemary.
Kind of lightens everything up, and you don't even need any bread with this meal because it already has the breading on the chicken.
It
so
does.
We've got a complete meal here.
All right, Marla.
Thank
We're going to
you.
sample it for you just to make sure that we are not leading you astray for anything bad.
Let's see.
But this is my favorite way, again, for the cherry tomatoes this time of year. Because when they're fresh, it's going to be a whole new story. But
I could eat this just by itself for a meal.
I know.
I made it a little hot.
That was good.
So fresh. All the flavors are just so fresh and good. So,
Another one for you to try if you don't make vegetables like this, it will be start being a favorite, especially with all the fresh vegetables there's going to be coming out soon.
and it's so easy. I mean, the prep work is just hardly anything. So you can have it done in no time at all.
So let us know how you like it. Y'all have a great day, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.